All of Rine, and my name is Catherine Adewale. And you all know what All of Rine is all about. It's all about empowering women and bringing the best in us, okay? Today I'm with a wonderful person today, and her name is Cristal Kings. Cristal King is really here to inspire us with her story. She's a cancer survivor. She's been there, done that, done all of that, and she wants to tell you her story. Are you okay to tell your story today, Cristal? All right, so if this is something that interests you, please stay tuned. And if you like this, please share, like, subscribe, and just leave a comment in our comment section below, okay? Now, Cristal, you want to explain to people what you went through, because I was intrigued when I heard your story, and I was like, oh my goodness, you know. And you know, I literally cried, like really, really. And I hope I'll be able to hold myself today. And I heard your story, and I'm like, oh my God, this happened to you. Because sometimes we hear these things and we don't believe that it can happen. Can you tell us what you went through, how you started, what happened to you?
It was just a regular work day, and I had just finished work and I had a short pain in my side, so I decided just a little pain, I'll go home and sleep it off. So the next morning I couldn't even get off the chair. So my stepmom and my brother got our neighbor to take me to the doctor. So our family doctor,
I want you to be able to talk like louder so that people can hear you.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So our family doctor wasn't sure what was going on, so he said it could be my appendix, it could be many different things. So he advised us to get an ambulance to take me to the hospital to figure out exactly what's going on. So when we got to the hospital, they ran ultrasound, they did a CT scan, they were not too sure what was going on.
Wow.
So one doctor was like, I don't want to send you home with so much pain. I would advise you to get a camera inserted into your stomach to just look around and see what's going on. So fill up the forms, and early, we were supposed to do it in the afternoon, but they got a surgery early. So next morning, about 5, we were in the surgery room, but she let me know that if there's anything that they need to do, they're going to do it right away. They're not going to wake me up to put me back on there.
Wow.
So hours later, when I finally wake up, I couldn't even move because my throat was sore. I couldn't move my hands. I was like, what's going on? What's running through my brain is like, what happened? I know they were supposed to just insert a camera, so what's going on? And then when I finally got into the room and I could move and move my hands, they said doctor's going to come and explain what's happened.
Yeah.
But before the doctor could come and explain, I did like this and checked my tummy because it was hurting. I was like, why is my... And I'm like, I see a scar right on my stomach. And
just
then,
like that?
Yeah, and a colostomy bag. And I'm like, what the hell happened? You know? So then doctor came and they were like, we need to explain to you what happened. We inserted a camera and it was in your appendix. When we inserted the camera, we realized that the large intestine had ruptured.
Oh my God, your large intestine had ruptured.
Yeah.
Oh my, just like that. Were you feeling any type of pain?
I just had a cramp, one
time.
Yeah, and I thought it was most likely just like, oh, my cycle's gonna start or something like that.
You know?
But Jen, when I couldn't move, I was like, this is not normal. But with the ultrasound and the CT scan, they didn't find anything, they couldn't see. So by inserting the camera, that's when they saw they had rupture. So they said the only thing they could do was open me up on the table one time because my blood level was dropping because the waste was poisoning my bloodstream, and they had to do emergency surgery to get all that cleaned up. So they were like, they don't know why it ruptured, so they had to send it for a biopsy to find out. That took like a couple weeks. So they kept me in the hospital to continue to make sure, and I had to get blood donated. And it was pretty rough. So then when they finally released me like a month later, just to make sure that my blood left over, fill my blood, and
yeah, just
make
get
sure
back
that
to
everything-
normal.
Well, as normal as you
Well,
can
that's
get.
normal.
As normal as
I
you
know,
get.
right?
I was being opened up to get
Yeah, just oh my god.
And
What would at this point? I just want to interject first. I was just thinking in my head. What were you thinking at that point?
I was scared. I was like, I could have died on that table. They
Yeah.
told me you OD'd on the table. We were so lucky that you woke up. They were kind of scared of it because I'm an asthmatic. And
Yeah.
under all of that.
Oh my god. So now your life has changed, and now you have something. You're looking at your stomach. You have to get
Used to.
Exactly.
Yeah. They had to teach me how to change my bags because they're saying I'm not going to risk putting it back in and having a rupture again until they find the cause. And then I have my 3-year-old at that time. And he didn't understand why mommy wasn't home. So it was hard. Yeah. So
At this point, no hope. No hope that you ever have a baby again, or
no, at that time we didn't even know it was cancer. It's only after the biopsy results came back that they found out that it was cancerous. And then they were like, okay, it's in the early stages and the best option is to do chemo. And I was at a point where I was like, should I do chemo? Should I not do chemo? So then we got the results from the biopsy and it came back cancerous. So then we decided to go through chemotherapy, which was every 2 weeks. I go into the hospital and I was doing a liquid one. It was harsh. It made your veins collapse and
Really?
my hair fall
oh
out.
my god.
I had hot sweats, I had cold sweats, I couldn't eat, I could hardly sleep. And on top of that, I couldn't hug my little boy because they said the radiation from my body could then affect his body because he's so small. And that was the hardest part, not being able to get a hug
Yeah, from your
or a
child.
cuddle. So we went through like 2 regiments of that, which is like a couple of almost a year and some.
Yeah.
And finally, when they got it all clear, I was like, oh my God. But the problem was,
It was all cleared.
they said I'm okay, but I have to keep getting checked.
Okay.
I gotta keep getting checked to make sure that it doesn't come back.
Yeah.
And my diet got changed, everything got
Yeah.
changed. But I still live with the colostomy bag because they still don't want to risk putting it back in for another rupture because of this rupture once. There's a likelihood it can rupture again. So I had to learn new ways of playing.
Yeah.
And bending.
Living and everything all over.
Yeah. It was like learning to walk. But then my hair grew back and my little body was a lot more easier to deal with.
That's right.
And they told me I might not be able to have children after that.
Oh my god, you will not be able to have kids.
That's what they
Oh
said.
my god, that's what they said, not what God said.
But I hadn't even done chemo, finished it it wasn't even a year yet, and I got pregnant with my little girl.
Can you imagine that? That was the most, when you told me that, that was the most amazing thing I've ever heard. You know how it is, you know what it is for a young lady living her life, had a first child, and you know you've got your life ahead of you, you have a lot to look forward to, and all of a sudden, without any warnings, at all, you're now going through this chemo stuff, the cancer, the what do you call that, the rupture and all of this. It's mind blowing, because your whole life just changed before your very eyes.
My whole life stopped.
Honestly, like really stopped.
It was
You know,
just,
and I'm so glad that you were able to beat it, and the fact that you had a baby after that. Unbelievable. And I've seen your adorable daughter, beautiful girl. She's actually a miracle. A miracle. So, a miracle baby. I've seen your baby, unbelievable, very healthy, your son. And, I don't want to say I do apologize for what has happened to you, but it made you stronger. And I think you're seeing life from a different perspective now.
It makes me appreciate every day, every single second I get to spend with you.
Priceless.
Yeah.
That's the word, priceless. And there's so many people out there who are watching you, who are going through dialysis and different types of things that they've been told, that they've been diagnosed or something like that. And what do you want to say to them?
Don't give up. It's a hard road, but keep faith. And eventually you'll get there.
Yeah, so true. So true. So true. And I hope that our stories end up a good one, just like Cristal's. And it's not even an easy thing to really sit down here and talk about it, because it's not my story, it's her story. And if you don't wear the shoes, you don't know where it reaches, right? And the fact that she went through all of this and we're here talking about it is a miracle. So I'm very grateful that you're here. And I know that I have spoken to you. You're a very powerful lady. And I know that there is something great about you and that you have a purpose. And it's not over. It's not over. And that's why God still has you here. Because He knows that you're a blessing to a lot of people. And that's the reason why you survived what you survived. And I know that there are other people over there who are waiting for the same miracle. And I pray that God gives you that miracle and that we're all going to sit here and celebrate with all of you one day. So, well, I do want to say, I do appreciate the fact that you're here to share your stories with other women and to show that you are strong, you're a cancer survivor, and that there is hope. That's what we're preaching today, that there is hope. Thank you so much. If you're watching, thank you so much for watching, and please leave a comment and just thumbs up for our lovely cancer survivor. Can I give you a hug? Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. You're really very strong. And if you're watching this and this has touched your life in such a way that you want to share this with somebody else, please do go ahead and share. And also leave a comment for Cristal. We want to hear what your thoughts are. And if you want to shoot us an email, you have the email in the description box below. We need to hear you. We want to hear you.